Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another month of Dolphins Log for Star Rail. Month of March 2025. There we go. Screwed up the intro, like usual. Anyways, we got this little tyke. This little sassy lost child. Girl. Whatever. As you might, this will not surprise you given my attitude towards her, but I lost the coin flip for her, and she forced me to go double soft pity. So, yeah. If there was a way to tell a kid to go fuck themselves without sounding, you know, a little bit sus, I would say that, but nothing's coming to mind. Nothing's coming to mind at the moment, so I'll refrain from saying that out loud. I already did, but so it's too late technically. But whatever, you know what I mean. Anyways, this girl, the triplets, the terrible threes. Anyways, this is how I built her, because she's our newest character, I think. Is she the only one? Who came after, Herta again? Aglaya, right? I guess technically I have to go over my Aglaya, too, because did I go over my Aglaya last month? Probably not. I guess I'll go over Aglaya first, because I don't remember doing that yet. Anyways, here she is. Here are her stats on the right. And then her advanced stats here. You can take a look at it for yourself. Couple of thoughts before I go into the rest of her kit. Actually, I'll go over her kit now, or what I've got on her right now. Remember Battle Pass, Remembrance Light Cone. Max Traces, 4-piece, what is it, Hero of Triumphant Song, and then 2-piece Banana Amusement Park, and then E0, which should not surprise you. Or maybe it would. I don't know. Anyways, now that you've seen that, now let me talk about Aglaya a little bit. I've been hearing, and I'm sure some of you may have as well, that, you know, there's this narrative going on that Aglaya needs her fucking E1 or something. Or if not that, at least her signature light cone or some bullshit like that. In case you didn't watch my MOC videos, or my videos where I do MOC runs, and not just MOC actually, and just general Star Rail endgame runs in MOC, Pure Fiction, and Apoc Shadow, in which I run an Aglaya team in every single one of them. For MOC 12, actually, I even ran a No Sunday team with my E0 S0 Aglaya with Tingyun. Because I think Tingyun is obviously the best replacement for Sunday if you don't have Sunday. Because at least Tingyun gives a lot of charge to Aglaya. I'm sure Aglaya, you know, appreciates that a lot. And they still got the job done. Got it done with 21 turns to spare, in fact. Though that run, I will say, was got quite good RNG there. But hey, even still, I think I was actually playing that MOC wrong too, because during the second half, during the final boss fight against, I think his name is Nikador or something like that. Like you're supposed to break all of his spear shit when he drops them on you, right? And that prevents him from doing his big ass attack or something, or even if he still does it, he does a lot more. He does a lot less damage than he would normally. And instead, I just went straight for him instead, right? I just kept beating up his ass instead of trying to break the shields first, or the spears first. Maybe actually that's what you're supposed to do if you're not bringing a true AOE like Lady Herta, for example. Maybe you are just supposed to just focus fire Nikador down himself. Because there's no way you can break all the spears in time before he does the big ass attack or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to play MOC all over again to see if that actually works, if that's what I'm supposed to do. But either way, man, I think the shit that all these other gacha content creators and just Star Rail players in general are saying about how, oh, Aglaya needs to have her E1, otherwise she's a dog shit character, or she's an incomplete character. I think that's what Red Flame said. No. I think y'all are fucking talking out of your ass. And, yeah, I don't like saying this because I don't think Star Rail is a particularly skill-based game, but anyone who says that Aglaya needs her E1 has a fucking skill issue in this game. And imagine having a skill issue in a game that doesn't require much skill to begin with. I couldn't. Not to mention, I don't even think my Aglaya is even built that well either. To be perfectly honest with you, only 55 CR and only 164 CD. She should be getting more stats than this. However, I will say that much. I'm sure she should be getting extra crit rate from somewhere. I forget exactly where. Forget if it was because both of her relic sets, both ornament and orbitals, just give her even more crit damage. I think she's getting crit rate from her light cone, but this should already be included in her in her stats. Oh yeah, that's right. Because normally I use her with Sunday, and then Sunday gives her an extra 20% crit rate. So actually, if I run her with Sunday, which I plan to do most of the time anyway, if I remember going to use her, yeah, her stats actually become pretty good. Because the extra 36% crit damage she gets from Banana Amusement Park should get her to actually almost exactly 200% crit damage, just a little bit over, which is perfect. And then she still has 75% CR thanks to Sunday support. So honestly, her stats are actually quite good, assuming I bring Sunday. But even if I don't bring Sunday, she's still fine. To be perfectly honest with you. So, yeah. While I understand that, if you don't want to run Aglaya because obviously she needs a lot of setup to make work, and if that's your reasoning, if you don't want to roll Aglaya because maybe you feel like it's going to take a little bit too much investment to really get her up and running, then sure, that's one thing. But calling her a dog shit character without E1 or without Sunday or some bullshit like that is fucking is smooth brain behavior. And y'all need to go fuck yourselves. Either that or play a different fucking gacha game. But then again, Star Rail is one of the easiest gacha games out there, so I don't know what the fuck else you'd play. So, I mean, hey, if Tectone got filtered playing fucking Limbus Company, now I would hate to imagine what your average Hoyotard would say about any other gacha game. Or most other ones, anyway. Anyways, enough ranting about Aglaya. Here's Tribby. Trinon. I like calling them the triplets. Anyways, here's how I built her. Here are her stats on the side. I don't know what she's saying there, but why doesn't she just eat the fucking apple? Apples are good for you. My mom always said that if you eat an apple in the morning, it's really good for your body. Then again, my mom says a lot of things that are bullshit, so I don't know whether to trust her on that one or not, but I think that's safe to say she's probably right on that one. Anyways, my Tribby has 72 CR and 122 CD. I believe the recommended base stats for her is 80 CR and 140 CD, so obviously I still have some work to do in giving my Tribby some better stats. Because I lost the coin flip on her, I was not able to roll for her light cone, her signature light cone. Thankfully, though, DDD is apparently is her second best light cone, and I just took the one that my Hanya had and give it to her. So, hey, that's good for me, I guess. Still working on her traces. Funnily enough, I actually don't have enough of these, but then again, these are a new material, so I'm not exactly that surprised that I don't have enough to level them up. Well, I mean, I have more of these things. It's Tears of Souls material. Thank God they added those. So, hey, might as well level these up live on video. Woohoo! There you go. Do I have enough to level these up? No, not quite. Just need 4 more of these, so I'm sure I'll be able to pick them up pretty easily, just naturally. So she's almost max traced out. Almost. And this is what I'm working with at the moment, relic-wise. 2-piece Bone Collection and 2-piece Poet of Morning Collapse. Yeah, her relics, needless to say, are hot dog shit. This one's okay, actually. This one's decent. Because it at least has HP % and quite a bit of crit rate. So, yeah, I would like this to have double crit. But, considering how bad some of her other relics are, it's this is honestly one of her better ones. This one is also okay. I just kind of wish it rolled more into, like, for example, crit damage. At least it's double crit, though. And it has HP percent, and it didn't roll anything into attack percent. So, yeah, actually kind of decent. It's kind of okay. Could definitely be better, though. Again. Let's see. Her body piece is ass. Yeah, no crit damage CD. It only rolled like once or twice into HP, and everything else is kind of whatever. Probably rolled once and then twice into attack percent, and then like once into effect res. Maybe it rolled twice into HP percent, actually. I don't know. Because I don't know where else the rolls would have gone into. Because clearly she only rolled once into effect res, and the only two stats that got rolls at all were HP and attack percent. So, yeah, these two must have gotten like 2 rolls each or something. I don't know. But yeah, could definitely use a better body piece for her. Especially with a crit damage sub. And her boots. Her boots are also god awful as well, to nobody's surprise. But then, and not only that, but it's not like you need to look for speed boots for her, because like she purposely like her set doesn't want her to be faster than 90 speed or 95 speed, because that way she gets even more crit rate. So, actually, now that I think about it, why did the spreadsheet that I'm looking at recommend what is it? Why did they recommend 80% crit rate? Is it because it assumes that you're only going to get 20%? But it's like, if you're going to give her if you're going to put her on HP boots instead of speed boots, then wouldn't you just go for the 32? Yeah, now that I think about it, now that I think about my my triplets actually have more crit rate than they need. What the heck? Unless her crit rate stat already takes the extra crit rate into account. Which could be possible because in Hoyo games, they just if there's like a conditional stat, but your character already meets it at the character like on this character select screen. It's not really a character select screen per se, but you get what I mean. Then typically it'll just apply the crit rate here immediately. So maybe that 72% actually already includes it. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Actually, let me check real quick. Because I know she gets double crit from free double crit stats from her traces. So, just real quick here, how much crit rate is she getting for free? 5.3, so 9.3. She probably gets 12. Yeah, that should get up to what, like 12% flat. So she's getting 12% crit rate from there. I don't have her signature. I don't know if her signature even gives her crit rate at all. Maybe it gives her extra crit damage or something. But either way, I only have dance on her, so no extra crit stats from that. And let's see. She's getting crit rate from here. So that's what, 12 plus 32.4. Like that's 44.4, I believe. Imagine doing math live on a recording or live on stream. 44, that's 55.4. 55.4, what, that's 61.2? 61.2, no crit stats from there. 61.2, another roughly 3%, so 64.1 maybe? 64.1, and then another 3% there, so 67, roughly 67. I don't know where she's getting the last 5% from, actually. Because she's not getting any extra crit rate from her 2-piece bone collection set, that's for sure. Yeah, unless I just did my math wrong, which is possible. Either way, I don't think her stat sheet is reflecting the extra 20 to 32% extra crit rate she's gonna get if her speed is lower than 110 or 95. So actually, yeah. What is it? Actually, the 72% actually is starting to get overkill now that I think about it. So yeah, all she needs is what, more crit damage. So as high crit damage as I can get her. Obviously, I would imagine the 28% extra crit damage she's gonna get from bone collection is not reflected in her stat sheet yet, because clearly the extra crit rate she's getting from her orbitals aren't getting reflected either, or don't show up in her stat sheet either. So she's getting more crit damage from that. I think that's about it, though. So yeah, maybe I just need to focus more on just getting her more crit damage, I suppose. Yeah, so I guess her boots not having crit rate isn't that big of a deal then. Just need to look for some boots that have that just has at least crit damage, and it rolls a ton into crit damage, at least like twice or something. 2 rolls into crit damage would be good enough, personally. Or I could just look for something different, like maybe this one actually. Actually, no, that's even worse. I mean, yeah, technically it has slightly more crit damage, but yeah, it's not worth it. This one's still hot dog shit. Or alternatively, I could try rolling one of these, and hey, this one has HP and crit damage. It even has effect res too. That's nice. If this rolls like crit rate, and rolls at least like twice into it, or twice total, so rolls one, its first crit rate roll, just give me the 4th line stat, and then just one more time into it for like 5% crit rate. I think I'd be okay with that actually. And have it roll the rest of its rolls into crit damage. That'd be ideal. So maybe I just need to look for more crit damage then, now that I think about it. Actually, maybe it's not so bad. But yeah, obviously I'm still working on trying to get her some better relics. And I will update you in future Wales logs to see if I can do that. But anyways, I haven't even used her yet, which is kind of the funny thing. I probably should at some point. I like how in Japanese dub, I like the way Triby pronounces her sisters. Are they sisters? I don't know. I haven't read the most recent Star Rail story yet, so I don't know if they're actually triplets or not. Maybe they're all like part of the same person. They just kind of split into 3 people or something like that. I don't know. I'm vaguely aware. This might be spoiler territory, but I'm vaguely aware that they used to be. They basically got the Nahida treatment from Genshin, where it's like in Genshin, Nahida, like there was like a greater god and a lesser god, and Nahida's like the lesser god, and there was like another version of Nahida, or another like there was the greater god of whatever. Her name starts with an R or something. And she looks just like Nahida, just basically an adult, grown-up version of Nahida. So it's like I'm aware that the triplets are kind of in a similar situation, if not just a straight up same situation. Might be like that. I don't know. Anyways, wild side tangent. But I just wanted to say that in the JP dub, I just kind of find her pronouncing her sisters' names kind of funny, because they have to, obviously Japanese phonetics, so they have to pronounce it a little bit, a little bit differently. Anyways, other than that, not sure what else to say. I haven't really kept up with the Amphorius maps. I probably should, considering Triby fucking bankrupted me single-handedly. Well, that's not this isn't being completely bankrupt, but I did start this patch with like what 17k Stellar Jades, and I'm all the way down to only like barely above 2k. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go grind the new Amphorius maps for as much Stellar Jades as I can, suck off the bottom of the ocean floor, so to say. Because this little tyke stole them all from me. So, gotta do that. Still gotta get the Awu firm done. Probably do this for the extra Stellar Jades as well, naturally. I still have yet to get all of the rewards from the Herta universe. And then, of course, now we have the new Divergent Universe update with this shit that we have to, complete. Or now this thing that we have to, get even more resources from. Like, on one hand, it's like, I know it's more Stellar Jades that we can get, but on the other hand, it's like, oh god, more Divergent Universe grinding. Goddamn. Ugh. So much goddamn busy work. In any case, I'll get around to doing all those eventually, though, I'm sure. Anyways, that should be it. That should be it for this month's Wales log, because I believe those are our last 2 new characters. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to My Day. I will be rolling for him. Basically, budget Gilgamesh. And I heard that if the leaks are still right, I heard that he should be pretty good for casters, I think, so. Gotta prepare for casters after all, so yeah. That'll be it for this month's Whales log. Sorry, Dolphins log. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next month. Peace.